Well, tonight, Cedar Ridge winds up going on the road in the rain, in the midst of some torrential rain at certain points, and they beat Chapel Hill coming from 13 down to win 21-19. Marquez Hunter, a big reason why, wound up scoring the game-winning score here. Marquez, was it tough trying to keep your composure tonight with the rain that was coming down playing on a Monday night?
Yes, sir. I dropped a couple balls, too, and it made me, feel down a little bit, but some of my teammates, kept me up, and coaches told me, it'll be all right, and I'll get one done. I'll catch one, and came out here, did it. Just listened to the coaches, did what I needed to do.
What was the attitude after Chapel Hill went up 13-0?
A lot of people put their heads down, but our coaches kept on telling us not to give up, and we kept on keeping on.
Yeah. And Coach Loosemoore, I know that the attitude really turned around off an interception that was made by Cedar Ridge. And what was the attitude going into the locker room there, despite being down? Yeah.
Well, halftime, I mean, that's, we talked about it, and one of the things we talk about every day at practice is finishing. We came in at halftime, and we talked to them about hanging their heads, and, they need to get their heads back up, encourage each other, and, because, when you're down like that, every once in a while they start bickering with one another, and, we told them, that's not the way to encourage. We need to encourage each other, get their heads up, and they finished tonight, did a great job.
Peyton obviously had to keep his poise as well, and he did that very, very well. And it seemed like there was a real sense of attitude change at the start of the second half, because that's when you really built a steady, solid drive, even though you didn't score on it.
Yeah, well, and then getting it down there and then being able to hold them. I think we pinned them back down in there after that drive, and kept them from driving down the field. Defensively, we played a heck of a game tonight. I felt like, I don't know. I'm sure they had quite a few yards still, but keeping them out of the end zone, having those couple of goal-line stands, especially holding them on that 2-point conversion was huge.
How big was the block punt?
Well, that was the game winner. I mean, aside from the long catch that Marquez had, that was Tyreek Jennings. He blocked it in, picked it up, and ran in for a touchdown. So,
did you make any particular defensive adjustments at halftime? Because I think
we tried to play. In the first half, we were blitzing our inside linebackers a little bit more. The interception we had, we only blitzed one inside linebacker and kept the other one back in pass coverage. But we played a whole lot more zone in the second half than we did in the first half.
You think that was big and containing stuff?
Yeah, they were running a bunch of crossing routes on us early, and it was hurting us because we were blitzing our two inside linebackers, and so the middle was kind of open, and they were hurting us with it. So, once we got that stopped, I felt like we did a pretty good job.
After the disappointment of the Gibbons game, what does it mean to be 1-0 in the conference?
It feels good, and this is our first time, well, my first time since I've been here in high school, actually beating Chapel Hill, so it feels good.
Especially a Chapel Hill team that some felt could compete for the conference championship. And Coach, what's this week going to be like now? You got a game here Monday night, you just finished up, and Friday you turn right back around.
Well, we're actually open this week. So
okay. Well, there you go.
So we're giving them tomorrow off. We're going to go hard on Wednesday and Thursday, and then give them off again on Friday, and get back at it on Monday.
Yeah, I know this means the world though too.
It does to be 1-0 in the conference. After last week's, because they could have hung their heads after last week's game, and we did during the game last week. We hung our head there in the second half of that game and let them run away with it. And for them to come out tonight and get behind early and then to keep fighting in the game and finish the way they did, I'm super proud of them.
Now, Marquez, usually you wear number 1.
Yes, sir.
Why are we wearing number 2 tonight?
Oh, well, they don't have number 1 in the white jersey.
Oh, okay, so it's a road jersey number 2.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes,
Guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you again in a couple weeks.
All right.
Yes, sir.